welcome back to the Graceful Tangle YouTube channel. I'm Amy Kate, a young but passionate knitter and crocheter. If you're looking for me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Etsy, Ravelry, and Pinterest as The Graceful Tangle. On Ravelry and Etsy, you can find and purchase my knit and crochet patterns. And also on Ravelry, you can find the Graceful Tangle podcast group and join in on all of the fun chatter we have going on over there. I also have a blog that will be linked in the description box below, so if you haven't already, be sure to check it out and then subscribe over there and get a notification each time I post via email. If you haven't already, I would love it if you took a moment to subscribe to my channel and then click the notification bell so that you get a notification each and every time I publish a new video. I'm so excited to be back with you guys today talking about some yarn. So let's get started. So today I'm going to be talking all about the new yarn, or some new yarn, from Knit Picks. So this is called Simply Wool Twist. It comes in a worsted weight and a bulky weight. However, if you are interested, Knit Picks palette, which is their 100% wool fingering weight line, there is some new yarn available called, I believe it's called Palette Twist. It looks very, very similar to this yarn. So if you enjoy using fingering weight more than worsted weight or bulky weight, totally give that a try. It is almost the same as this, just a smaller weight. So if you're interested, I thought I would just put that out there. But this specific yarn line comes in a worsted weight and a bulky weight. The worsted weight, well, both of them, I guess. Both of them are 100% eco wool, and they smell so good. Like, maybe it's silly or ridiculous to smell yarn, but if you like the smell of woolly wool, you're gonna love the smell of this. It smells so good. So the worsted weight, this is the color Wordsworth and Wanda, and this is 218 yards per 100 grams. So again, that is the worsted weight line, and then the bulky weight, this is the color Winnie and Wallace. So these colors are obviously very similar, as you can tell. The worsted weight, the Wordsworth and Wanda, is gray and white marled, and then the Winnie and Wallace has 3 different colors. It has like an off-white, a taupe, and then a brown. So they look similar because they are, but they are definitely different. So the bulky weight is 193 yards per 100 grams. So they're very similar. This one has 25 more yards. The bulky weight has, no, the worsted weight has 25 more yards than the bulky weight, if my math is correct. Yes, it's correct. How's that for middle math? Anyway, so again, worsted weight and bulky weight. I absolutely love this yarn. It does come in a hank style, so if you were to untwist it, like so, this is what it looks like. So it's a big loop of yarn. You can then place this on a Swift, or if you don't own a Swift, I would recommend owning one, but if you don't, then you can just get a friend or a family member to hold it in their arms like this, or you can put it on the back of a chair. You can put it on the floor, but that isn't the best method in my opinion, simply because there's no tension, so it tends to kind of like relax and then get tangled, in my experience. But yeah, so you can put it on a Swift, or somebody can hold it for you, and then you can either wind it into a hand-wound ball, or if you have a ball winder, you can wind it into a cake. So yeah, absolutely love this yarn. I'm going to have a few designs coming out very, very soon using it, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Yeah, one other thing that I wanted to talk about is the needles. So they suggest, Knit Picks suggests it says on the label 6 to 9, so on the back, it says 6 to 9 size needles. I'm not sure if that's going to focus though. Yep, I don't think it's going to focus, unfortunately. But it does say 6 to 9 needles, which is a 4 millimeter to a 5.5 millimeter. I really enjoy using a size 7 for the worsted weight, and then for the bulky weight, I believe I would use a size 9. So that's just my preference. Again, if you are a tighter knitter, I would suggest sizing up. If you are a looser knitter, I would suggest sizing down. And if you're kind of in between, I would just pick a size that you enjoy using and go for it and see if you like the gauge. If you're choosing a pattern, the pattern will be, or the gauge will be listed in the pattern, so you can follow that. But if you're just knitting something for fun, simply go with what you want. You never have to follow the instructions on a ball band. It's just the suggestions based on that specific yarn. So yeah, that is Knit Pig's Simply Wool Twist. I hope that you enjoy hearing all about this wonderful yarn. I absolutely love it and I cannot wait to use it more. Be sure to stay tuned for some upcoming designs using this yarn. I will link it in the description box below if you want to check it out, and I will also put the link to my blog post where I talk more about it and add some details, so be sure to check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching, and again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and then don't forget to hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Bye!